What's up, guys? Sky Rain here. I don't really know why I'm like... I just got interrupted by a phone call. Anyways, I don't know why I'm laying on the floor. I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm so tired. This is not a very flattering angle, and I'm probably gonna drop my phone on my face. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back to normal. What's up, guys? So this week I was gonna do a fun little karaoke video, but my voice was not having it. It kept cracking and it was not working. I tried like 5 different songs and it just didn't work. So, change of plans. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you to anybody who's still here, still supporting me, still showing me love, especially after my video last week. I've kind of decided that I really love making content and sharing it with you guys, so whether or not you like it, I'm still gonna do it because it makes me happy. And like I said last week, I'm not in it for the views. I know I get like 20 people who watch my videos a week, and that's completely fine with me. If I can put a smile on one person's face, then that makes everything worth it. So, I'm doing this because it makes me feel better, and hopefully it might make one of you feel better. So yeah. So if you hate me, that's okay. Sometimes I hate me too, but it's just, please don't say anything mean, okay? Because I'm really, really sensitive, and I will take it to heart, and I'll probably cry my eyes out, and that's just not a very nice thing to make somebody do. So, yeah. That being said, don't put negativity out into the world. Just be happy, be positive. If you don't like something, skip it, ignore it, block it, leave it alone, and just focus on the things that you do like and the things that you do love, and you will be so much happier, and the people around you will be so much happier, and the whole world will be so much happier. So yeah, make the world happy, don't make it mean. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I think that today I'm going to do a Disneyland story time. A few weeks ago I did my Disney conspiracy theories, and that just seemed to be one of my most popular videos. I say that with, I got like 60 views, and so that's like, that's amazing for me. But so I decided I would do a little bit of story time. So I've got 3 different trips to Disney. I think 3 or 4. I may have been 4 times, but I know, like, I remember 3 specifically. They really stand out. So I'm gonna do a story time from each of those 3 trips, and it'll be one big long story time video. Yay! Okay, so the first one, I'm just gonna go in order here. So the first one was my first one. I was maybe, what's going on with my hair? Oh my Lanta. Okay, anyways, I was maybe 5 or 6, and hold please. I have pictures! So, these 2 pictures are both from my Disney trip. So this is me and my father with our little face paint and some weird sword thing. And so this is the first time I ever went to Disney World. My parents, when I was really little, had a decent amount of money, and so we were able to go on these vacations, and I'm really thankful for that. So this trip was a disaster. It was so much fun, but it was such a mess, let me tell you. So the first day, I think, like, we went and we stayed at one of the Disney hotels, so you could like see fireworks from our balcony, and it was really, really awesome. The hotel was super nice. We went and stayed at this pool, and the pool, like, I remember specifically there was this big whale floaty thing, like you could rent out floaties, and there was this big whale that I had, and I just loved that whale so much, and so I just like squeezed it around, and I would not go in the water without a life jacket, so I had my life jacket and my big old whale, and it was just really cute. So then fast forward, and we're at Disney, and my dad was not really down with it at all. Like, I was, let me see if he has his piercings. I think he does. So, I just kept being like, oh, let's do this ride, this ride, this ride. Obviously, I'm a little kid. So I remember specifically there was this Dumbo ride, and he did not want to go on the Dumbo ride, but I forced him to, and so we went on the Dumbo ride, and then we went, and he said, we have to meet Ariel, the Little Mermaid. We have to go meet her. So, I have this little autograph book, and I still have it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. in one of my little memory boxes. I know I still have it. And we went to all the different characters, and we got it signed and stamped by Shrek, and we also got a little collection book with all those little pennies. You know, you put a penny in and you turn it, and now it's like a quarter and a penny. It's not just a penny, but whatever. You turn it and it gives you like a misshapen one with like a logo on it. Yeah, so we went every single time we saw one, we would stop and we would do it, and I have this little book of them, and I have no idea where that is. That's long gone. But anyway, so we go to meet Ariel, and my dad fell in love with her, let me tell you. He thought the girl who played her was just like the hottest sauce in town around, and my mom was not very happy about that. My dad just would not stop talking about Ariel, Ariel, Ariel. And he was so irritated, like, waiting in line at Ariel's grotto because the line was so long. And then we finally saw her, and he was like, oh my god, oh my god, so worth the wait, blah, 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 blah. And he just thought she was the cutest thing ever. And so I have a scrapbook of this trip, and me and Ariel, and my dad was just so in love with her, so that was part of the trip. That was a really awkward part of it. Then we go, and we did the nighttime parade and all the big Disney things that you do. We did. And then the next day we were at lunch, and I've always had like really weird like stomach issues, so I have a really hard time eating. I'll eat a little bit and then I'll feel really sick, and it's just, I'm always nauseous, and it's a really great time. I love it so very much. But so this has been a long-standing thing. I mean, my whole life I've had these issues. And so we're at lunch, and my dad bought me a chocolate milk, and it was warm, and it just really didn't taste right. And so I ate half my food, and I took a sip of my chocolate milk, and I said, I don't feel good, I'm done. And he said, like hell you are, I paid $6 for that chocolate milk, you are gonna drink it. And I said, no, I'm not, like, I don't feel good. And he goes, oh no, yes you are, we're not leaving until that's gone. So he makes me chug this chocolate milk, and I'm like, I don't feel good, and he goes, I don't care, finish it, like, whatever, you're just saying that so we can leave. And so finally I finished this chocolate milk, and I am like, oh my god, I feel horrible, like, this is awful, I do not feel good, but whatever, it's fine. And then we're getting up to leave, and I just look at my mom, and I was like, I told you I didn't feel good, and I just threw up all over the place. I feel so terrible for whatever waiters had to clean that up. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. It was disgusting. I still love chocolate milk to this day. I don't really know how, but I think I took a long break from it, but that was pretty rough. And then later that day, my dad picked me up on his shoulders, and we were walking through the parking lot. I think we were going back to our car at the end of the day or something, and I was like, oh no, and he goes, what? And I just threw up again all over my dad's head. This is why I don't want kids. That shit is disgusting. I cannot handle vomit, and it was everywhere, and oh my god, it was disgusting. So lesson to all the parents out there, if your kid says they don't feel good, don't make them drink warm chocolate milk, because they will throw up all over you. I guess it was karma. I mean, for both of us. I mean, it was my karma for making him buy a $7 chocolate milk, and it was his karma for making me drink it. So love that. The universe works in awesome ways. So those are really the only memories that I have from that trip. And so that's the one thing that I would change if I could, is just being so young when I went, because I really don't remember it. So if I ever do have kids, I feel like I'm definitely going to wait until they're a little bit older and they can actually like appreciate the experience and have those memories, and not just like 2 memories out of a whole week-long trip. So anyway, there was that. I'm so grateful that they took me and that I was able to go and have that family time. I mean, I would give anything for that now. So that was just a really, really special experience to me, but yeah, I don't remember most of it. Alright, so fast forward to 6th grade, I think, yeah, 6th grade, and my grandparents took me to California. So I started this tradition in the family where whenever one of the grandkids turns 11, I think it's 11, they take them on a trip wherever they want to go within reason in the country, and the kid pays for the plane ticket and they pay for everything else. So I was saving up money, and I finally got this plane ticket, and we go out to California, and of course we had to go to Disneyland. I was like, there's no way, like, I'm gonna be in Hollywood and not go to Disney. Like, we're an hour away, we have to go. So I don't remember a whole lot from this Disney trip other than the fact that I went, and my grandma does not do like roller coasters or rides or anything like that, but I made her go on Space Mountain with me, and it was just the funniest thing. It was so awesome. It was so much fun. But it was really cool, like, getting that side of her, because that's not her thing. Like, she doesn't do that, and she did, and I was like, haha, like, gotcha. But it was really, really fun. So yeah, Space Mountain was cool, and we like watched the fireworks over the castle, and those were really cool. And so that's pretty much it for that one. I mean, we were there for the day, and it was so much fun. It was really cool, but nothing like crazy, insane, like bad happened on that trip. So like, shouts out to you guys for not making it a miserable time and not making me throw up. That was awesome. So yeah, there was that. And then fast forward again. This is the last time I went to Disney. I think we went to Disneyworld. I think we were in Florida. And I went with my school, with the marching band. I was in color guard, and I was so stoked. We got to march in, not the nighttime parade, but like the morning parade. So I got to do my favorite passion, color guard, as I have my like electrical tape right here for my poles. And I got to spin in front of Cinderella's castle. Like, that's incredible. That's such a cool opportunity, and I'm so grateful I got to go. And this was like a week after I got back from France. So that year was just amazing. Like, those 2 months for me were just perfect. But this trip, let me tell you, so obviously it was a school trip, so there were a lot of like rules and stuff like that. And so we had to be split up into groups. And the rules were, like, you stay with your group, and you come and you check in with a teacher every, like, 2 hours or something like that. I mean, it was reasonable, but at the time, I didn't feel like it was. I was like, oh my god, every 2 hours, like, how am I supposed to enjoy it? You know what I mean? And so, I almost got sent home, because my friend and I, we'll call her Ashley. So Ashley and I are just so hot. I mean, it was gross, and we were having a great time, but we were complaining a lot, like a lot. And so we were just like, oh my god, it's so hot, like, I'm so hungry, I don't feel good, blah blah blah. So the rest of our group like left. They were like, all right, bye. And so it was just me and Ashley, and we had like park hopper passes. And so if you've ever been to Disney World, you know, there's different parks. There's like the Magic Kingdom, and then there's like Animal Kingdom, and like Hollywood Studios, and I think maybe one more. And so we were in Animal Kingdom, and you have to take like a light rail shuttle type thing to like get in between the parks. So it's not easy. The lines are very long. It takes a long time. And so we had just gotten to Animal Kingdom, and our like group leader or whatever was in Magic Kingdom, and she said, oh, it's time for check-in, you guys need to come back. And so we called her, and we were like, hey, we're over in Animal Kingdom, is it okay if we just check in with you over the phone, and then we just meet up with you for the next one? And she said, oh yeah, that's totally fine. Apparently it was not totally fine. So we were doing our thing, and then about 20 minutes, probably a little bit more than 20 minutes, maybe like an hour later, we're like, okay, let's go back to Magic Kingdom. So we're standing in line for this, like, the light rail thing, and our band director calls me and just starts yelling, Nikki, where are you? What are you doing? Why didn't you check in? And I was like, well, Ashley didn't either. And like, I had such a great time in band. I really did. That was one of the best times of my life. But I just really feel like our director just didn't like me. I don't know if that's true or not. I assume everybody doesn't like me because of my anxiety, but I just really got the feeling that she did not like me. So I was like, well, why are you signaling me out, like, why isn't Ashley in trouble, and whatever. And so she just ringed us out, and she was like, you need to get over here and check in with me right now. And so we get there, and she was like, if you do this again, like, you are going home, like, we're sending you home, like, you cannot do this, you're lucky I'm not making you stay with me for the rest of the day. And it was just, I felt so bad. I was so intimidated, and I was so sad, just like sitting here getting yelled at Disney World in front of like a bunch of kids and their families. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I almost started crying, and it was a mess. So then we're like, okay, we're sorry, whatever. So then we go away, and we go to Epcot, and I'm sitting there, and we go to France, and I order ice cream in French, and then I like have a breakdown because I miss France so much, and I'm like, oh my god. And then the rest of our group finally came and met back up with us. And so it was me and Ashley, and then we'll call our other friends, we'll call them Chris and Janice. I don't know why I chose the name Janice. Ew. Okay, anyway. I'm sorry if anybody's watching this and your name is Janice. It's a lovely name. Anyways, so Chris and Janice come and meet up with us, and we're just walking around Epcot, and we like meet Mary Poppins, and then we go back to Magic Kingdom, and we meet Toy Story people, and then I have these little mouse ears, and then Janice buys me dinner. So we go to this really nice restaurant. It was really pretty, really cool, and there's like a little fountain outside, and it's like in Italy, and so we go outside to this fountain after she just bought me dinner, and Janice goes, will you be my girlfriend? And I said, yes, I will. And I had known this girl for like a week. Like, we really did not know each other. We didn't even talk until we got on the trip, got to Florida, and then we started talking. And so this was just a very like, sure. And it was very like in the moment, like, oh my god, I'm at Disney World and someone just asked me out, I'm not gonna say no, you know what I mean? And for those of you who are watching, if you don't know, yes, I am bisexual. Like, I didn't just say yes to a girl just because she asked me. Like, I do like girls too. And I thought that I liked her. I was like, oh my god, yes, like, of course. And so Ashley's walking around with us the whole time, and she's a photographer, and she's like, hey, do this and do that and do this. It'll be such a cute picture. And we took a little picture of us holding hands with our mouse ears on from the back with like the castle, and it was just very cliche Disney relationship pictures, and they were so cute. And then the next day, like halfway through the day, I'm like, we need to break up. Like, it was a very short-lived relationship, and it was just so like looking back on it now, I'm like, why did I say yes? Like, that was so messed up. Like, what? Like, I was not in a place for a relationship, and I don't think that she was either. And it was just a very, like, in the moment, like, oh my god, it's a Disney magic, like, sure, type of thing. So, moral of the story, if anybody ever asks you out at Disney World, just wait on it, you know? Just wait till you get back to the hotel or, like, the normal world and see if you're still vibing with it, because you might not. So, yeah, I think that was pretty much my experiences with Disney. So there's nothing too crazy, but just a lot of like weird little things. So I'm hopefully going back to Disney World in October with my best friend ever. We're going on a road trip, and once we get to LA, I think we're gonna hit Disneyland and Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal. So I am so excited for that. I've been wanting to do HHN for the longest time, like since I found out it was a thing. And I miss Disneyland so much. It's one of my favorite places in the world. It's just so magical, and I love Disney, and so it's really great, and I cannot wait for that trip. We're gonna have so much fun, and it's her first time going, so I'm so excited. So, I will leave my PayPal in the description if anybody wants to donate to the Nikki and Jada Disney Dream Fund. Feel free. Saturday is my birthday, so if you want to send me like a little birthday gift and help with the trip, like, I won't be mad. But anyways, so if you made it through this whole video and my weird ramblings, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for your support and for being nice to me and for caring about me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any weird Disney stories, comment, let me know. I want to talk to you about them. And if you also have any other things you want to see from me, let me know. I've got a lot of video ideas, but I'm kind of bouncing back and forth, and so if there's anything specific that you would like to see from me, or any crazy story times you want to hear, leave a comment, let me know, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.